Hello, everyone. I am Tacit, and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 18, Week 6, Day 5. So today, we are going to be messing with quite a few things. One thing we ended up getting earlier today that we covered a video on, of course, was the new Mythic. However, since then, apparently they have changed how the final ability works, which actually does make it decently more viable. Actually, I might as well just do a battle with it real quick just to show it off. So, they did actually buff the troop from when we covered it earlier. The main thing that they end up changing is its final trait. It now gets to explode 4 good gargoyle gems when matching an extra turn. So, obviously, generally, there'll be no good gargoyle gems on the board. However, it constantly creates gargoyle gems from its ability, and we shall be utilizing that. Fortunately, we won't have enough purple to get the Thrall back up. Do I just go for this now? I might just go for it now. Let's see. One weird thing with this, though. Actually, yeah, we could try doing this like this. So if I do this, I can immediately use the value, and then he gets 4 explodes, and he gets 4 explodes again. That's kind of cool. And then we get our Mass Destroy, and then we just kind of cycle back, get our damage in, get our convert in on something. See if there's an extra turn we can grab real quick to get some free explodes, otherwise we just board clear. And that should be good to go. Did I just deny brown earlier? Because I kind of do need those browns. We need every brown we can get on that board. Yeah, that's a lot of explodes every time he does that now. That's a really high amount of explodes. Like 4 every single time. Like, obviously he needs good gargoyle gems on the board, which aren't the easiest of things to get on the board. But once you do... I guess it's a weird kind of battle there. Let's go grab that, and then everything dies. Interesting. Definitely quite a bit different. Let's see how the Infinite Loop one does now, though. This one will work quite a bit worse, because this one was made based on the fact that he would block out the board. Whereas now he no longer blocks out the board. It's going to work a lot worse, because I actually don't have any way to destroy them other than when we start getting extra turns. Also, thank you, Genki, for the continued support. You got your Chillet. Oh, nice. A little cute little Chillet thing. Hey, where did you get it from? I was still considering getting one. That's super cool. Alright, we'll get rid of green. Why is there so few yellow on this board? Somehow we have no convert there. Or cascade. I kind of want to force it over there. Will he let it happen? Doesn't look like I kind of just want to convert it, but I want to wait till we get value. Yeah, this one's definitely not going to work out for now. It's definitely made a lot more for how it worked prior to the change. Now you would definitely want to have something that can, like full board clear. Because you're not really going to be able to get that much value from blocking out the board, because he's just going to constantly keep taking the board every time you take any amount of extra turn. Which ruins the whole premise of what this team is trying to go for. Alright, let's see if we can get something going with it, though. We'll get rid of red. We'll get rid of, like, a brown, just because it's so populated. But yeah, that's the problem now. He just keeps getting rid of all the good gargoyle gems. Yeah, this version of the team definitely does not work anymore. After the gargoyle gem change. Still a really interesting Mythic now, though. And overall, I would say the change that they did to it's definitely a buff, not a nerf. It's just the way that you use them now is just slightly different than it was earlier today. Not by much. Let's check the low rarity team. That one ended up using like a mix of everything. So this one still has damage output while still having the Thrall. Let's see what we could do with this now. It gains a lot more value. Oh, so is this... Yeah, it's when you take 4 more batches. It's not one... You know what we haven't gotten a new mechanic of? It's still only on that one guy. We still don't have that mechanic of things triggering things on extra turn. Not extra turn on board, but just extra turn in general. They added that to one troop and then never did it again. We need more. Did we miss with Beatrix on the very first attack? Wonderful. I feel like that's every time I ever try to use Beatrix over Truffle. The first attack it ever does will always miss. At 100% accuracy. Every time I try to get away with Beatrix. There's so many positive stats effects, so I don't feel like we ever really get to use it for much. Yeah, he's not bad. He's definitely better with the explodes now. He's definitely a bit less niche. But overall, oh no, you're definitely still not bringing him out that often. You have to keep in mind, when you're creating all the good gargoyle gems, even if he's getting more explodes, the good gargoyle gems themselves count as no mana. So you're by default reducing the amount of mana potential you can get. Also, it's explode, not destroy, so you are getting 50% of the mana on top of getting guarantee 1 less mana. So with both those two factors, I don't know, he's still kind of clunky. But he's definitely better than he was this morning. So there's that at least. But anyways, so that's the Mythic. We covered a whole video on him earlier when he pre-buffed. Those abilities still the same. Alright, let's go do one single arena run. It is arena weekend. Deal some damage to an enemy, explode 3 web gems. That's not going to do anything. Wait, what's your boost ratio? Deal a bunch of damage to them, boosted by green, gems destroyed. Oh wait, that's actually really good. Destroy a row, curse and disease the first 2 enemy. Okay, yeah, you're actually not bad. You're not as good as the blue-yellow of the same color that does a plus shape instead of just a line. But he's actually very similar to that guy. Though, oddly enough, there's an ultra rare that's him, but better. Which is kind of funny and sad. But we'll go for him. It's not horrible. Wait, is this burn gem? No, it's just lightning gem. That's not relevant. Bombots? I mean, Goblin Rock, I haven't used that in a while. He's actually still really meta to this day. He's just generally too slow to ever use on a team. He's the same issue Peasant has. And that the troop itself isn't bad, it's just, it's too slow for the current pacing of the game. By an arena, you can get away with it because it's way slower. Little freeze poke, bunch of splash damage. Boosted by submerge. There's like no way we're getting a lot of submerge. I guess we just take this based on color, so it's either first or last. And, well, this is true damage, but we don't really true damage synergy, so I'm just gonna go with Frost Archer due to the lower mana cost. Ideally here we'd want to grab something with brown, but since we have access to no brown... Mad Prophet's funny. Moa is basically just a free poke. Night's Knight doesn't really do much. Oh, no, Prophet doesn't really either. I'm just gonna go Moa. Doesn't really matter too much. Alright, the core of our team is good to go. Which is Herald into Goblin Rocket. Which attack value do you have? Alright, we'll do it in that order, I guess. Actually, we'll do it... I need you in front of the other one, though, is the problem. Alright, we're just gonna go really front-loaded with our team. Our 2 best troops are gonna go in the front 2 slots, and just hope that we can win before they kill us all. Anyways, hello, everyone! Did we say hellos? Hello! Let me start from top. Hello, Bill! Hello, Tyrion! Hello, Lester! Hello, yeah! Hello, Mark! You got 2 mythics today and 1 drop? Nice! So did I! Oddly enough. Or, final 200 pull at 1,000. End up giving us the double. We were about to go right on drop rate, but then we got double. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Tyrion. Yeah, they updated the Mythic. They don't generally do that. Was there a forum post on them doing that? Specifically, I didn't actually check. Yeah, they updated it. Also, hello, Genki, and thank you for the continued support. Greatly appreciated. Hello, Supernova. You sent you a link? Oh, I need to go check Discord later. Hello, Insane Gamer. Oh, yeah, are we still on for Plate Up tomorrow? Around noon? Because I'm probably still streaming it tomorrow regardless. Hello, Jonian, because I was going to do some single player before we do co-op. Assuming we're still doing co-op. What trade was changed on the Mythic? Instead of exploding 1 good gargoyle gem at the start of every turn, he now explodes 4 gargoyle gems every time you take an extra turn. So hello, Tangy. Hello, Vanessa. Hello, Chad. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome. All right. Let's go get our mana. Also, how did I just take 3 extra turns and got, like, no mana? We had one thing gain mana in 3 turns. Alright, can we do anything with this? Yes and no. Luckily it's auto extra turn, so it always has flexibility what you can use it for. I actually missed using Goblin Rocket. It used to be really meta back in the day. So similar Dragonian Monk and a good other handfuls. Even though they're still really good, they're too slow paced to use these days. But in an arena, you can still get away with them. There's a lot of troops in that category where their ability is absurdly good, but it takes so long to use it properly that it's generally not worth using. There's like a whole category of troops that are like that. And Goblin Rocket is one of them. Alright, how much damage is this? Blah, blah, blah. Boosted by green. Oh, we don't have full mana. That's unfortunate. I don't have any way to even get full mana. Oh, why'd I do that? It's literally the only color I don't use, and I go for it. Wonderful. Alright, this is one shot if he doesn't do anything weird. Even only 1 boost ratio, that is apparently not enough. Never mind. Thought that'd still be plenty enough. Apparently not. Yeah, Arena is a really horrible event. We always joke that it's basically a non-event event weekend. I'm just doing 1 run because it's kind of worth it for 3 gem keys. But beyond that, the diminishing return is so absurd that it's just really not worth it. Yeah, we're just doing 1 run for the event keys, and then, I mean the gem keys, 3 gem keys. And then we're not playing it the rest of the weekend. That's what we've been doing with it lately. Oh, I'm so used to using banner on this guy, I keep forgetting. He doesn't have his +1, nor can we have a banner set for his other +1. Because normally you'd want to have +1 yellow on him, so he has both +1 red and yellow at minimum. But we're in arena, so there's no banner. Mythic will be reverted like those faction troops once they fix the lockup on its old trait. Oh, is that what they mentioned on the forum? Wait. You mean they buffed its... You mean they did the same thing again? Where they buffed its ability through the roof and then they're just going to nerf it back to what it was? They did the same thing earlier for that one legend a little while back, that one dragon legend. I just realized we got a pet gnome. I wonder if we even have a pet active right now. I want to say no, because realistically, how many people in my guild are actually playing Arena? Also, why are we getting destroyed? Since when were Journey Troops usable? When did they get a shadow buff all of a sudden? No extra turn for you. Oh, you're not going to need it at this rate. Let's see. This is definitely quite a problem. Now we're playing sudden death already. Let's see how good we remember using Goblin Rocket. It's been a while. It's time for 1.5 billion Goblin Rocket shenanigans. We do have a Moa poke. I don't think I want it yet, though. Gosh, it feels so weird playing him without +1s. Like, you never play Goblin Rocket without +1/+1. Oh, he better not hit my Goblin Rocket. As long as he doesn't, we can still win this. No! Oh, wait. Hold. The worst troop in the entire game just landed its death mark. Hold. There's a chance. If that dies to death mark and I can poke him, like, 4 times. We'll be in the clear. We'll be in the clear. Come on, you got this. Deathmark, please, carry us. I mentioned this guy in the past is the worst troop in the game. I would still say that holds true. He doesn't even Deathmark what you target. He just Deathmarks a random ally. They actually reworked the troop that he used to work with for that synergy too. And even before that, it was still horrible. Right, one more poke. No! He has exact damage to kill us. Oh, that's sad. And his Deathmark can't instantly kill himself. I would have to triple skull from Sky. This is the only way we win. There's not even a chance where we can get better odds. We simply just have to triple. Actually, that's not true. I can double over here. I could do this and we'll have a couple chances for a double. If we triple purple or double skull here. That's our only route, unless we want to try for triple purple from Sky or triple red from Sky over here. Oh no, is triple red, triple purple more likely than triple purple double skull? I do feel like the answer is yes. Didn't get it though. Obviously, the chances of that happening is absurdly rare. I should probably put this guy somewhere safer than first slot. I mean, first slot's a pretty big liability. Especially having our second best troop in right after it. Ooh, the Doomskull poke. Not ideal. I actually want to hold. I don't really have a good explode here. Actually, that's not true. I'd rather take it for a 3 than a 4. Because we already have auto extra turn. Oh, but there's the 5. Nice. There we go. Technically a 6. But, there we go. Or whatever you call that angle. I can take this for free, and I think I will because the splash damage to kill it. Well, unless it misses. Oh, I guess I have to manually kill it then. Let's do it with a skull, I guess. I just gotta deal with this little Healy guy. Actually, just so he doesn't extra turn, I'm gonna do it the other way around. It's more important that he's frozen rather than stunned. As stun does absolutely nothing in arena. Alright, there we go. Weird fight, but we'll take it. Alright, 2 more to go. Also, hello, Miss Insane Witch. Welcome, welcome. Also, hello, Nightmare. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Coopster. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, what pet did we just activate? I didn't even notice when I did it. Because we won that fight, right? Yeah. No, wait, did we lose the pet fight? Wait, did we win or lose the pet fight? I think we actually lost it, didn't we? That's funny. I'm pretty sure we lost the pet fight. Which is unfortunate because he actually won with exact damage at the end. We would have won if he had 1 less damage. He had us for 13 or 14 or whatever it was. Which was our exact HP value. Or durability value, I mean. And that's match. Oh, that battle went way smoother than some of the other ones. Alright, 1 more, and we gotta make sure we don't lose. Hopefully it's something easy. Yeah, nothing's too annoying there. There's no auto-win troops on his team. A couple annoying ones, though, like the Spider Queen there. Which will ultimately not really matter, though. I was gonna say, come on, we have 2 different skull chances. Hopefully 1 will land, and it did. Alright, I can take 5 times red. I mean, 4 times red. Is that worth it? I guess. That should be match. The best we can get is a double. 1 HP, you've got to be kidding. There we go. And what do we get? We get nothing, but we get our 3 gem keys, so I'm happy. Alright, arena event has been completed. We have done the entirety of the arena event, aka do it once for 3 gem keys. There we go. Alright, next order of business. We gotta do PvP, we're gonna do that anyways. Gotta do dungeon run, we're gonna do that anyways. Okay, let's go clear out basic dailies. Game really wants us to do some basic dailies right now. So we shall. The video of the board full of gargoyle gems. Yeah, it should be pretty easy to do it with them. Even after whatever change they made, you should still be able to do it. I'm not sure what the glitch was his ability, but you should still really easily be able to lock up the board. What it should do, though, is clear the board and mana drain everything when it does, though. Just reading back in chat. I'm just catching up on chat. Okay, I'm all caught up. Missed a bit here and there. Hello, Draco! Welcome, welcome. Oh, what am I doing? I already have mana. After this, we'll clear out dungeon. Then we'll probably mess with PvP. After we clear out dungeon. Oh, yeah, I never claimed the star for Hellcrag earlier. Or a 19-star Hellcrag. Something I didn't really mention in the video. It'd be more relevant if it was 20-star. But there's extra tribute chance, which I guess is decently relevant. Not as relevant, though, as like a permanent extra armor. But we're getting there. Anyways, let's go clear our dungeon. Top 3? No, boo. Boo. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. How are you doing reviving? Don't die, don't die. What did I just say? No! All you have to do is live one more turn. I'm not even bothering with cleanse. It should be rare enough that it's not that big a deal. It's still annoying enough that it will happen. Twice in a row. Maybe we do run that cleanse. 2 fights in a row. Luckily we have infinite tries, so it doesn't really matter. If we didn't, we'd probably play it a lot safer. You've got to be kidding me. 3 battles in a row? The funny thing is, both of them died the last 2 battles in a row. But he has died every single time before the turn we're about to cast 3 times in a row. That's kind of insane. Alright, we won this time. Or did we? Yeah, we did. We had 3 deaths on him in a row. That's very unlucky. Yeah, there we go. All's been done. Good thing we didn't have to deal with web. The Death Mark definitely put up its good fight. Alright, PvP is the only thing we have to do for that. Adventure board's doing good. Dungeon. Oh yeah, before I forget, let me go do the daily May event. Don't forget to keep up with this. A lot of free loot on it. We're currently working on maxing out the pet. And then after that, we'll probably go for the free power orb. And by free, I mean absurdly cheap power orb. Anyways, let's keep going. We'll take, yeah, there should be nothing we need to change here. So welcome back, Inky. When is next Vault event? A couple weeks from now. I believe it's 3 weekends from now. It is currently on the 17th, which is 2 weeks from now. We'll have it. Yeah, exactly 2 weeks. Unless it gets changed, but it's very likely to be in exactly 2 weeks. Yeah, there we go. Enough for another 2 sets of pets. Slowly but surely get this whole thing maxed. And now we just need 400 more, and technically we could stop at the event then, but we'll still go for the power orb. It's basically 300 gems for a power orb, so it's definitely worth it. Alright, last minimum daily we gotta go do. PvP. So we ended up taking a leaderboard last time. Well, apparently we're not taking second, so I shall hold my third. Sounds perfectly fine. This guy went from like 16,000 points to 38,000 today. Or that one, I don't know which, but one of them did. That is quite the jump. So we'll just take our nice secure third at this point. Perfectly happy with that. Alright, do I have enough for Valraven thingy right now? How many monoliths do I have? 0? 0? I guess that makes sense. We triple buffed yesterday when we did the grind. Kind of forgot we're at 0. You're skipping the power orb? Oh no, I still collect them in case they have a purpose in the future. And even if they don't, like 200 gems, like 200 to 300 gems for a power orb, still absurdly cheap. If you can just consider it for its like major blue value, which you should never use it that way. But even if you looked at it that way, it's still kind of worth it. Because it's definitely more so a matter of when than if on if they're going to add more 8 power orb mythics. Like, they're definitely going to at some point. Most recently, of course, being Catharix. Which, how recent is he? I want to say 2 years ago? Wait, is this our second or third? Did we already get third already? There's no shot. It's definitely 2. Let me check. Yep, that's what I thought. I was gonna say, there's no way we're that lucky today. Who knows, maybe we'll get it in the next few. That or we'll take 20 fights and nothing in between. Is it either gonna take 2 more fights or less? Or 15 fights or more? I refuse to believe it'll be anything else. So either this fight or next fight we'll get Valraven, or it'll take at least another dozen from there. It looks like it's going to take another dozen. Let's see if it actually does. Will it take 12 fights or more from this spot to get a Valhawk? I want to say yes. Statistically, the answer should be no. There's less than a 10% chance that it will even take that many. But you know it's going to take that many. Come on, 10 more fights. Hopefully less. There really is no in-between for these, are there? They're either really quick or very slow. You got another duplicate Sentinel this week? At least you're getting Sentinels. I haven't seen a Sentinel in over 4 months. Despite nearly full scouting every week. So I've lost track of how many battles we've done. I want to say there's like 6 more until we've hit 12. Or technically 15 from when I started counting the thing. I was counting the other ones towards it. I don't understand how you can get such absurd unlucky streaks during these. Because I feel like it's very common that it goes like that. I very rarely feel like we go on drop rate. We either get really lucky or really unlucky on the Valhawks, and absolutely nothing in between. This is like 10 fights in a row with no Valhawk. There's only double over drop rate, but still. There it is, finally. Alright, so I was wrong. I said it would take 15 from that battle, and I believe this is the 11th after that battle. Well, it's gonna take more! I see. Well, the grind continues. In all fairness, that wasn't RNG fault. There's to some degree RNG is stolable. Have a good night, Mr. Sandwich. See you later. Tyrion, oh gosh. Yeah, I don't full scout. But I do throw extra gems at scouting. Like after I finish every single week, I still throw down some extra gems to go take out some of the dead end rooms. I don't go too crazy with it though. But I would say on an average week, we take about 80% of the rooms for Underspire. Yeah, we're still going to start at Underspire. We'll hand out a code after we finish out this PvP, Valhawk. And then we're just going to be running a ton of Underspire. We haven't actually touched it yet all week. Actually, what do we even have to use? What was this event week? I already forget. I can't remember if it's insufferable or actually doable. I think it was somewhere in between. Like, it wasn't a really good team, but it wasn't a really bad one either. Oh, so hello, Beer Razor. No, they didn't rework the Mythic. Well, they did and they didn't. They're changing its trait due to some bug, but then they're going to change it back. So they're only temporarily buffing it, which seems weird, but they wouldn't just keep it like that. But yeah, it's just a temporary buff until they nerf it later. Oh, so there's no point in me even throwing the buff right now. I might as well just wait till tomorrow. There's no point in doing 5 sigil battles if I'm not going to do any more battles anyways. Save it for tomorrow. We can use the extra magic. Alright, nice. Anyways, next order of business. Let's go hand out code and finally start Underspire. Because that is the only thing we haven't gotten around to now. And by that, I mean a lot of Underspire. We are currently sitting at... How many torches? I think this is the most torches we've ever held at one point. 85. Actually, that's not true. We had 100 something at one point. But, it's still pretty high. Anyways, let's get going. Is this my low rarity team or my high rarity team? This is my high rarity team. Oh yeah, never mind. This week is easy. We have access to Blue Cosmic Dragon. This should be pretty free. Alright, that's not bad. I wish our mana accumulators were better. But, yeah, this is a very free week. Assuming you have Blue Celestial Dragon. Because all you have to do is run Blue Celestial Dragon and you win. Might even want to put in a safer spot, potentially. But for these earlier fights, shouldn't really matter. Once we get a bit deeper, we'll probably need to restructure some. Probably replace out the green, red-green guy for, I don't know, what do you call it? Replace out the red-green guy for, proper tank. Oh wait, did I not hand out code? Let me go get code. Code time! Here you guys go, have code. Also, we'll up the ante. Since we're doing so much Underspire tonight, if we somehow get a, Underspire troop, even if it's a repeat, I will hand out 3 codes extra. If we can find... Because I said in the past we'll hand out 1 on any stream that we eventually get it. But if tonight's the night, we'll hand out 3 extra codes. That's another Logic Slayer. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, honestly, triple balled air for the earlier fights is probably the way to go. I might actually switch into it. Because it's good to, even though this guy will one-shot everything in the earlier range, it just takes him so long to get mana. Oh no, triple balled air will still take a little while to get mana. It's not like we start with enchant. Triple balled air is pretty good if you have like enchant or something to go with it. Not as good when he has to get it all from scratch. Even with 50% mana start, still a lot. Oh, Tyrion, sorry to hear about that. Yeah, no problem for the code. Enjoy. What are the codes? Also, hello, Anthony. The code just give a few extra resources in the game. It gives 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Just a little bit of loot. Sometimes we have a pet code to hand out too. Once a month, normally. I normally do it based on a holiday, but now that I think about it, what's the holiday for this month? Is there one? Like, it's technically Mother's Day. Which I never did say what pet we have this month, did I? I'll keep it a surprise. I will mention it's one of the cat and or dog related pets though. Oh yeah, Memorial Day as well. I'll honestly probably do it for Mother's Day, most likely. Unless there's another date that's relevant this month that I can't recall. Yeah, manipulation for this team, not ideal. Biggest issue is there's no empower in this kingdom. That or the Empower was bad. One or the other, I don't remember. Can't say because of NDA. No, I actually can say what it is. There's nothing stopping us. It's like keeping it a secret. Two torches. Wonderful. We can now go do 2 more rooms that will give us 0 loot. What am I trying to get mana for you? What I should be trying is going for the extra turn straight into his mana. Hey, I found a door. There's one of those weird situations in the first area where highest level path had double the same level. So it wasn't super clear on where we needed to go. Wait, this is Stormheim, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, just making sure. Because this team is definitely not pure giant, that's for sure. Actually, the only giant on this entire team, oddly enough, is Hero. Everything else in this team is not a giant. We have a dragon. We have a Urska Knight. We have an Elemental Fae. Actually, not a single thing on this team even has repeat typing. We have Dragon, Giant Hero, Urska Knight, and Elemental Fae. Go figure. Oh yeah, that's something they still never added to the game, did they? I almost forgot about it. That was something they mentioned a long while back, and I believe we still have 0 troops that do it. They were gonna add, like Hero Bane attacks. Like things that hit multiple times extra on Hero. Like 3 times, 5 times, or whatever it may be. Now that I think about it, I don't think we've still gotten a single option that does. Like troops that hit multiplier on Hero specifically. We've gotten it for bosses, towers, stuff like that. But we don't have anything that multiplies how much damage you do to heroes. Oh no, torches are both bad and good. They're definitely better than the worst drop, but far from what I can consider a good drop. Because in the best case scenario, a few torches saves you like a few dozen gems, which is not bad. But there are a lot of drops within that drop table that are worth more than a few dozen gems. I would love if you got full mana. There you go. I'm still not sure how much Underspire we're doing tonight. There's a good chance I'm not going to go through this entire stack, otherwise we'll be here another hour. I do plan on using a good bulk of the stack. It sounds like a lot, but we are in the earlier section, so a lot of the initial battles is insta-die. At some point we'll get a Sentinel or something that isn't torches. Literally all stream, the only drop we've gotten is torch. You work on Saturday now for your new job? Ooh, what do you do now? Sounds like it could be fun. I haven't had a proper new job since like 2019. Or sorry, not 2019. Since I was 19, I should say. Which would have been 2014. So it's been a good decade since I've technically had any form of what could be considered a new job. Even that, I'm not even sure if you can count as a job, because that would be when I did flea marketing. Which technically isn't a job. It's something you make money from, but it's not like a job in a traditional sense. I didn't think about that. I haven't had a new job in an entire decade at this point. What do we have here? We have a 20 and a 22. I don't know, the issue with where I live now has always pretty much been just how low minimum wage is here. It is pretty unbearable. Like, I can pretty much make twice as much if I was back in New Jersey working literally anything I do here. It's just so demotivating. Or literally just because I'm at a different location, I would make 2 times less money for doing the exact same job. So where's that door? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next room. Yeah, my area is still at the lowest minimum wage that's even illegal in the United States. $7.25. Most jobs do start a little bit higher than that, at like 9-ish. But barely higher. Whereas if it was in New Jersey... Wait, that wasn't the way? I'm so confused. This layout has been so weird today. Alright, let's go over here. I'm pretty sure this isn't it either, but oh well. Hello, Outlander. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I know in New Jersey, I believe they finally passed $15 across the state. Or they were trying to wind it out slowly if they didn't do it immediately. And even if they didn't, there was a lot of places already offering up to like 20. Seriously? I have 100% rate of getting torches today. We got 3 torches, then 2 torches, then 1 torch. Next we're going to somehow get a 0 torch drop. Which obviously isn't a drop, but we'll find a way. I guess that technically means next torch drop, or next drop has to be not torch. Because the game can't physically give us 0 torch. Maybe we'll just glitch out and freeze the game and crash. That's half the Kingdom Pets max so far? Nice. Yeah, I didn't actually double check to see how far I was on it. When we did all the pet upgrading earlier. So all of our pet upgrading earlier was on all the cosmetic ones. I'm just letting all the other ones naturally get up on their own. Also, even if I find a door over here, I am probably going to still full scout this place. Because we already found the merchant. This is still pretty early on, so we might as well preemptively try to get our dead end rooms. See if we can roll something other than torch tonight. Alright, we found a door. There are 2 remaining paths. We'll probably pick the wrong one first. Which I kind of want to find the wrong one first. Plus, this guy's doing so much nothing. There wasn't really like another 1-up troop that we could kind of put there to do something. Unless we want to put a single Baldur there or something, that would be kind of funny. I guess we could. That was my original thought, too. Just put a Baldur right there. But I opted not to. But now that I'm seeing the team in action, it definitely would be better with a Baldur there. So let's go put him there. Because this guy's not really doing anything. Bald. I have minus red, I should probably go minus green now. There's so many useless paths, but sure, we'll go this way. So many useless paths. We're literally using skull spam just to clear the board. It's kind of sad. Baldur creates so many skulls that we're using skulls to get more mana onto the board. Generally, that would be the other way around. We're creating skulls would be denying mana more so than anything. He's actually creating so many and clearing out so much of the board because of it that we're actually getting more mana rather than losing mana. Alright, I'm not going to full scout this floor yet, but all the way at the end of this weekend, Area 2 will probably be the first section we go back to. With any spirit torches we have down the line. Does anyone have the story pet for Drak Zoom? Yes. It's really the only one you don't have. Yeah, we did have an event for it. We've only had it once, but it did happen. Let's see. What comment are you referring to, Bear Razor? Because I read the Torch one and I don't see any since then. Oh, so hello, Epic Fediner. Say hi. Welcome, welcome. Oh, yeah, the Mythic rework. They basically made it so it explodes a bunch of gems. It's only temporary, though. Because apparently there was a glitch with its ability initially. But yeah, they just temporarily buffed it so they can nerf it later. Realistically, they should just keep it exactly as is. But they're likely going to be reverting it back once they fix it in a month or so. There's been a couple trips that technically got nerfed because of that. Dragon Soul back in the day used to resummon itself. There's one of its previous traits where they like glitched or something. And then they were going to do something else with it, but then they had to have that temporary other one. And then they eventually changed it to what it is today. But it used to have exactly what Inferno King's trait was. 25% chance to revive itself. Oh, Barry, you left the timestamps for all of them in the anniversary stream. Thank you. I'll need to go pin it then. It is right. That was a little over a week ago at this point. Oh, so I have a lot of different games I want to go stream this month. There's like a whole backlog I want to go chip at. Obviously right now for our side games, I guess we're trying to wrap up Plate Up. Or maybe not wrap up. Obviously if Genki and everyone else wants to go play a match, I'll definitely be willing, because that's actually been pretty fun. I play a little bit single player too. We'll be doing that some tomorrow as well, before we start the co-op portion. But the main games I want to try playing this month are Mario RPG, the original RPG. I've never played it before. Then we're going to be playing the Thousand Year Door remake, which I have played before. And it's pretty much the best Mario RPG they've ever made, as well as, honestly, any Nintendo brand RPG ever made. Thousand Year Door is the best one. As far as, like, Nintendo IP related. It was really solid. And the remake got a lot of overhauls, quality of life, and a bunch of other stuff. Really looking forward to it later this month. We'll do Mario RPG beforehand, and then probably one other game from the backlog. I'm not sure which. Because Mario RPG should take a weekend. And Thousand Year Door will take forever. I want to say 100% completion of that game is around like 50 to 100 hour mark, if not higher. It's actually really high. Mario RPG or Super Mario RPG? Whatever the original was. The remake of the original one. Not sure what its full title is. I figured I'd try the original because we never have. See what it's like. Because that's basically where it all started. And Thousand Year Door is where it all ended. Because that RPG was the first one they ever did. And then Thousand Year Door was the last good one they've ever done. Honestly, you could easily play Thousand Year Door for 1,000 hours. I know as a kid I easily have a couple hundred hours in the game. I'm not sure if they're adding any kind of new post-game content. But even if they don't, the game, I'm pretty sure, if you played it for all replay value, it did absolutely everything, I'm pretty sure you could squeeze out like 300 to 500 hours from that game. Realistically, a main playthrough I think would take like 30-ish hours, give or take a few. But there's a lot of extra things to do in that game. As well as the replay value of just doing another run. Unfortunately, I don't think it's getting difficulty options. But there are ways to artificially do difficulty. We're likely going to do something similar to what we did for Bug Fables. I'm not sure if we fully did it for Bug Fables. I think we did. We're going to do a badge-only run. Basically, whenever you level, there are 3 stats you can upgrade. Your HP, what is essentially your mana, and your badge tokens. Badge tokens is basically how much equipment you can wear. And generally, if you want like a customizable hard mode, you just go all in on badges. That way, you can basically adjust the difficulty yourself if it gets too easy. And also allows us messing around with a bunch of different effects and gear. Have I ever played Knights of the Old Republic 1 or 2? Was it released on PlayStation 1 or 2? The original ones. Because if so, yes. I believe I have. But not much. But it was good. Yeah, wasn't that released on like PlayStation 2 or something? Like around that era of time? Okay, yeah, I played them. Yeah, those were really good. I don't have too much memory of them because I never owned them. I played them at a friend's house. But I have played them, yes. And they were really good. I'm pretty sure that's when Star Wars games peaked, was it not? I was never really big in Star Wars. But I'm pretty sure that was like peak Star Wars. This has only been downhill from there with games. Because those games are really solid. If they're the ones I'm thinking of, which they probably are. You thought they were PC and Xbox exclusive? I have no clue. I know one of them was on PC. There was one old Star Wars game from like, gosh, I want to say almost 20 years ago that I know for sure that I played on PC at a friend's house. I cannot remember what it was, but it was pretty decent. I don't remember what it was called, though. That was definitely a Star Wars game. Original Battlefront 2 was the peak of Star Wars game, PlayStation 2. I definitely have played that one at some point. Though I can't recall of the Star Wars games I played, which one specifically that would have been. Which is kind of funny. The first game I ever played on console was actually a Star Wars game. I should definitely stream it at some point. Honestly, I might just pick up the Switch remake of it at some point. I was originally going to play it on original hardware, but I just haven't really bothered getting all that set up. Because I do have the original game on a original N64 with original everything. I even have my original TV I played it on. Or at least one of them, because we don't have the other one. Well, one of the two original TVs. But, yeah, I haven't bothered hooking all that up and everything. But there's a Switch remake that goes on sale for as cheap as like $5 occasionally. It's basically a Star Wars racing game. I forget exactly what it's called. But it wasn't half bad for the time. It wasn't any kind of Mario Kart, but it was still pretty solid. Wow, that was a lag spike. I hope things get better soon, Tyrion. Oh, it's so sad that this isn't one shot anymore. We're getting to the point where Underspire starts getting slower and slower and slower until it feels like it takes 10 minutes for a battle. It doesn't actually, but it sure feels like it. We're not quite at that point yet. Actually, we probably won't be the rest of this night. Because I'm probably stopping once we clear this floor. Then we'll clear out floor 5 tomorrow and floor 6 on Sunday. As well as any dead-end rooms we want to go pick up. Because we're basically doing Underspire as our weekend event. I mentioned it earlier, but that's basically what we're doing. For any of you that haven't caught on. Because obviously Arena, it doesn't really count. So our weekend event is actually just Underspire. Which is technically a weekly event, but we're doing it as a weekend event. We started today. Wrap up most of it tomorrow. And whatever's left we'll do on Sunday. Care about the mana way more than the few skull pokes. Even though killing him early is still nice because of the revive thingy, just in case. Never know. Oh, there's the door. That's the free one. Now let's go find where on earth the boss room is. Once we find this boss room, we'll probably end it there then. Because then we start getting into the annoying category. We're still at the point where we can like double one-shot. Oh, of course he devoured. Wait, why did I not hit him? We should have hit first slot. We could actually legitimately lose this fight now. Especially if he double devours at any point. There's also why I didn't want to do Baldur. Now if we go cast him, he's going to destroy us. I'm still doing it though. I got a problem here. Am I on Barrier Brown Hero class? Okay, we should be fine. As long as he doesn't land a double devour somehow. We should be good. Actually, if that skull missed, we actually would have died. It's very unlikely all that would have missed though. Yeah, honestly, I can't wait until 1,000-Year Door. I would honestly place it in my top 5 games of all time category. It's actually that good. I'm not sure if that's overhyping it, but it is that good. At least from my personal list. It's definitely on the lower end of that top 5. But it's definitely on that top 5. Like, I would honestly consider the peak of Mario games, and everything basically being downhill from there. Especially for the Paper Mario series. But even just in general. Because the Mario Galaxy games were always hyped up, and I still never got around to playing them. We actually do own them on the Switch. Or at least the first one. I don't own the second one yet. But, I don't know, I just never really cared for them. That's why we never got around to streaming even Mario Galaxy. Like, the premise of what they were just didn't seem as, like, good. Compared to what they just did prior with, like, Mario Sunshine and 1,000-Year Door prior. Oh no, the mana. No, why? Wait, have we? Yes, we did. We rolled some Anus earlier. Why are we cursed to almost only get torches? That is our 4th torch out of 5 drops. We got torch, 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 Anu, torch. Is our dead end room loot so far? Don't die. Okay, good. That was actually guaranteed not death. But that was unfortunate there. But that turn that we cast on was actually guaranteed we wouldn't die. Due to him reapplying it immediately. Alright, dimensions have been fixed. I went a few pixels off. Oddly enough, the visual glitch didn't end up happening that time. Surprisingly. Really? Double dead end with nothing? That's not ideal. Well, only one path left. Let's go take it. I should have taken that brown first. Whoops. Come on, a little more mana. There you go. When is it worth using a lantern and Underspire? Only on boss rooms that are good. The highest value one is the 6th boss. The second highest is the 4th boss, which we're about to use it on. And actually forgot to last week. And the, yeah, so 6th boss is the highest value. He gives double gold medal. 4th boss that we're about to do right now soon is the 2nd highest value, which gives double silver medal. And the last one that's even worth ever doing, so I've been skipping it lately, though I did do it for some amount of time, is the very last fight. The Diamantina one. Which gives you double pet orb. But those are only 3 rooms worth doing it on. With the gold and silver medal being the highest priority by far. Oh wow, we found a boss room merchant. I was gonna say, we should have found merchant by now. Yeah, this is one of the few that are worth lanterning. This will also be the final fight we do for tonight. This will give us double silver medal. Or whatever it's called. Medium glory. Which I think it's just called a glory medal. Whatever it's called. One more will do it. If I could ever get a turn. That's a lot of damage. That's also a lot of mana. That biggest threat has been killed. So they're sure trying to kill ours too. Somehow that thing has not died yet. I should have done Mistralis first. I was already kill range, so I guess it doesn't matter. And there we go, double silver medal. Or Orb of Glory, I should say. Technically double Epic Volkey too, but that's a little less relevant. Alright, there we go. Perfect. And then Saturday night tomorrow, we'll go and clear out the whole next section. And then the night after that, we go clear out the final section, plus any dead-end rooms we still want to go for. Perfect. And that'll be our weekend event, since Arena doesn't exist. And what does exist of it, we already did by doing one run and getting our 3 gem keys. Nice. Perfect. Anyways, guys, we'll probably end there for now. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. We will be doing a midday stream starting around, I'm not sure what time, whenever I wake up. So if I do wake up a little bit earlier, we'll probably do some single player played up and then do co-op around noon. Otherwise, if I wake up later, we'll just start with co-op at noon. But yeah, we'll be doing it with Cookie, Isabel, Genki, whoever happens to be around. Hopefully we'll have the full crew. Otherwise, we'll do it with however many we have. And yeah, we'll go from there. My goal for co-op is, let's see if we can actually get a run completed. Will that happen? I have no clue. But that'd be a fun goal. Or at least get further than we did. I don't think we got further than, like, 1 star. I don't even think we got to, like, 2 star, 3 star, or even anything higher than that. Gotta at least aim for like 3-star, if not a full win. But we'll see before the stream if we can get a single player win. I have one so far. Still a lot of mechanics I haven't really explored yet. So, yeah, I'll mess around and just see. Let's see. Hey, how was the mom's birthday? Really good. We celebrated a little bit more today as well, since I didn't have all the numbness from the dentist stuff. Yeah, it went over really well. She had a good birthday. It's kind of been almost like a week-long celebration for it. Or at least a 3-day-long celebration in a sense. We celebrated a bit on Wednesday, yesterday, and today. Yeah, it went over really well. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Have a wonderful weekend. Best of luck if you're still trying for the Mythic. And I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks.